Yo, what's up guys? So today in this video, I'm going to be doing another nothing to something trading video. So the first few trades I made were on my live stream. So I'm going to show you my rolly months first. I'm going to show you those trades that I made. And then finally, we're going to go into trade hangout and hopefully we can complete some trades. So this is my rolly months. I have about 76,000 value and 69,000 rep. As you can tell, we're back at about the point we were before everything dropped. I have the super duper flat cap, purple wistful wink, green wistful wink, projected bow tie, neon rainbow phoenix, luck of the Irish, another projected, and then two smalls. So this was the trade that I completed last episode. I gave the Noir Periastron for the super duper flat cap, one of my biggest trades. So I wanted to try to get rid of my super duper flat cap. And while I was at Trade Hangout, I ran into this guy who wanted the super duper flat cap, and he had a bunch of different wrap items, so I wanted to try to trade for those, and then hopefully I would be able to downgrade those items even more after already getting it up on the super duper flat cap. As you can see in his inventory, he had the McCain, which is the item that I really wanted. It was about 17k and it was a wrap item, so that meant that it was a good item that I wanted to try to get, since you can get some low balls on wrap items if you're trading them for value items, since wrap is more valuable than value. So obviously, as you can tell by the trade he countered with, you can tell that he knew that too, and he tried to lowball for the flat cap. So I decided to just try to get some value items instead and get a small overpay instead of trying to get a wrap item and getting an overpay on that. So I countered with legit outright antlers, space hair, and sinister branches for the super duper flat cap, just straight up. And then somebody sent me this troll trade, super duper flat cap for Valkyrie Helm, which I thought was pretty cool, so I just wanted to include that real quick. Anyways, so he ended up accepting the trade that I had just sent. It was the super duper flat cap for legit outright space hair and the sinister branches, which was, I believe, a 1k or like 1.5k overpay, so it was pretty good. Then I got this trade inbound. It was sinister for 2 eggs. The eggs were kind of projected, but it was still kind of a win, and I wasn't really sure because I knew the eggs would go down, and obviously sinister branches was kind of low. It's usually like 2.4k and it was 2k at the time. So I was confused on whether or not I should accept or decline. And in the live stream, I had previously gotten a trade for my sinister branches, which actually ended up rejecting. So that made me even more unsure on whether I should try to wait for the other person to reply or if I should just accept that trade for the 2 eggs. And so eventually, a few minutes later, I decided to just accept the trade because it was still a pretty good trade. So I decided to accept. And I would just try to get rid of the eggs, probably in an upgrade or something. I'm not really sure what to do with it yet, but one of them was like 2.3k, the other one was 1.4, and it was about 2.7k if you don't count the projected values. So it was pretty good, a 700 win on that trade. And then I got this trade inbound. It was an egg and some Robux, but since I didn't have enough Robux, I decided to just pay myself out for my group. I was actually supposed to have 5,000 Robux on my account, but I had to use it for something. So I still have 5,000 for the challenge, and I just paid myself out 200 so I could have 1,000 to accept this trade where I won about 1,000 wrap. And since I used 1,000 Robux, that means I still have about 4,000 left, and I can use that to buy items or just to put in trades, whatever I decide to use it for. Next, I got this trade inbound. It was the Commando Skull Cap for the Skull and Crossbones. The Commando Skull Cap was actually projected, and the Skull Fedora wasn't, so I just decided to accept it. That was a pretty easy accept for me. It was a win, and I was getting rid of one of my projecteds, so it was a good trade. I was really struggling to get rid of that projected, so I'm kind of happy that this was able to go through, and this person sent me the trade. Then I got this trade inbound. It was purple wistful legit for Roblox Madness face, which was a small win, and I decided to accept it. So I'm going to see if I can make a few more trades at Trade Hangout. I kind of want to go for Dominus Form once I get enough Robux, but obviously I need to upgrade a lot in order for me to get that. So I'm going to try to upgrade a little bit and get a few wins and see what happens. So this guy just walked up to me and said he wanted Roblox Madness face, so I'm going to ask him to offer me a trade and hopefully we can get something done. I'm going to try to make him overpay. He said he's trying to get it for a long time, so he'll probably be willing to. So this is what he ended up sending. It's an equal trade. He definitely needs to add a little bit, so I'm going to tell him that. Yeah, so I told him that he needs to add a little bit, so I'm going to see what he says to that, and then I'll probably counter. So he just sent me the same trade again, so I'm just going to counter with something else. I'm going to make him add like 1k. Hopefully he takes that. So he ended up accepting the trade, so I won about 1.2k on this trade. I didn't really downgrade that much, and Madness isn't doing the best, so I think this was a pretty good win. So I just found this guy with Azure Pinstripe Fedora, so I'm going to see if I can get an upgrade for it. It's a decent item, but I just want the upgrade mainly. So he countered with this. I'm going to try to make him add a little bit. It's about a 1.5k overpay. I only want to do 1k, so hopefully he can do that. So he said he doesn't have any Robux, so I'm just going to replace the crazy bot with the rusty chrome shades. And I'm just going to send that one. So I just found this guy with Skull Bandit, so I'm going to try sending him a trade. This is what I'm going to send. It's Adderite Antlers, Neon Rainbow Phoenix, and Dangerous Eye Patch for Skull Bandit. So it's about 19k for 18k. I'm just going to send that. So he just countered with this trade. I'm going to counter back without the Robux and hopefully he'll take it. So he countered back with this. I'm going to see if he'll do a little bit less, because I feel like I'm giving a little bit too much right now. So I'll replace the chrome shades with the eye patch and hopefully he'll take that. So neither of the two trades you guys just saw got completed, but I did complete a couple more trades, so I'm going to show you that real quick. So I was able to complete this trade for Legit. At the time Legit was 11k, but since then it did drop. So I gave 10.5k for 10k I believe. So I did take an L here, but obviously I didn't expect Legit to drop. Either way it's an upgrade, so I can't complain too much. I was also able to get rid of these two pretty bad demand items, the Neon Rainbow Phoenix and the Luck of the Irish, so at least I got something good out of it. Then I made this trade, the Skull and Crossbones Fedora for the Sinister Branches. At the time the Skull and Crossbones was only like 2.2k and the Sinister was like 2.3k, so I just accepted. I kind of knew that Sinister would drop a little bit, but I just wanted it because it was better demand and I knew it would be kind of hard to get rid of the Fedora. But anyway, I think that's going to end off the video, so I'm going to show you guys my Rolly Mons, and I'll just recap all the trades that I've made. So I have 71k value right now. A lot of my items have been dropping a lot, but here's what I have. I have Catching Snowflakes, Adderite Antlers, Green Wistful Wink, Legit, these two Projecteds, Sinister Branches, Riddling Skull, and a bunch of other smaller items. So I'm still trying to upgrade a little bit. Maybe I can try to go for a Dominus Form or something. I don't really know any other items I would want to go for, but we'll see what happens in the future. So I believe this is the first trade I completed. I just downgraded my space here for these items. Then I upgraded for Roblox Madness face. Then I downgraded that same Roblox Madness face. After that I upgraded for Legit. And finally I made this trade for Sinister. So we weren't really able to complete too many trades this video, but at least we were able to do a few. A lot of my items dropped just through value changes and stuff. So hopefully next video I'll be able to make more trades and we can make some more profit. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. We're trying to hit 7,500 subscribers. So you guys leaving a like and subscribing will help us get to that goal. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.